I'd like to call the meeting to order, please. Lisa, will you read the statement of compliance?
The notice requirements of the Open Public Meetings Act for this meeting have been satisfied. A copy of the annual meeting notice was sent to the Atlantic City Press, Star Ledger, posted on the bulletin board in the municipal building, the municipal website, and filed in the office of the municipal clerk. Please turn off all electronic devices.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. Attention, salute. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Lisa, please take the roll.
Mayor Collins.
Here.
Commissioner Blumberg.
I am here.
Commissioner Horn.
Yes.
Is there a motion for the approval of the January 16, 2025 regular meeting and workshop minutes?
Motion.
Second.
Mayor Collins.
Yes.
Commissioner Blumberg.
Yes.
Commissioner Horn.
Yes.
All right, we will now open up to public comment. If anyone has any comment, please step forward to the microphone, state your name and address.
Dennis Gordievsky, 7702 Amherst Avenue. It was concerning an ordinance, and you said you were talking about this $100 I read on the website. It's not on the agenda here, the paper that was handed out. But from what I read, it was supposed to be a $100 fine or something about 12 hours after the last fall. I'm trying to quote what it said, where there would be, a fine. So is there not an ordinance on the books today that says you have to shovel your sidewalk?
Scott, do you want to
Yes, sir.
address
Okay.
that, please?
Because what is this new ordinance that's being proposed?
We're eliminating the responsibility of the city of Margate to shovel the sidewalks for each individual home if the snow is not removed within 12 hours after a storm. That has been on our books for many, many, many years. It's not practical. Actually, it's probably impossible,
But you just don't do it anyway, because,
and we're not going to do it anyway.
right,
But,
exactly.
I mean, that would cost hundreds of thousands of dollars. But we did have a citizen not threaten, she just said because the city doesn't do this, she felt the city would be liable if she fell and hurt herself. And we went to our JIF, the Joint Insurance Fund, said, what do you think about this ordinance? And their recommendation was we delete it, get rid of it. So that's what we're doing, we're getting rid of it.
So,
We do not have we will not have an ordinance, if they pass this ordinance, that says that within 12 hours of a snowstorm, if a homeowner doesn't remove their snow and ice, that the city will come on their property and do it for them.
but you still want, I'm not making sense.
Yeah,
But
Dennis,
you
so
want
there was
to
a
show-
provision in there that said if you didn't clear your walk,
Right, you would
we
come
would
and
do
show-
it, and then we'd give you a bill.
So what are you, so
So
what's the new ordinance?
We are taking away the city saying that we're going to do it for you.
But you're still going to leave the $100 fine?
There wasn't a fine, it was just a fee for the city doing it. It wasn't in there as a fine.
So we're going to
It's a
say
fee.
you're supposed to do it, but we're not going to go do it.
So you're not, okay. Is there an ordinance saying that people are required to shovel their sidewalks?
Yes.
Okay. What is if you don't do it, what is the penalty?
The penalty would be their liability if someone's injured.
I understand that, but I'm
You don't
saying,
understand. So now I'm explaining it to you.
go ahead.
Their liability would be that they violated an ordinance. So if you go in front of your neighbor's home and you fall down and they have not maintained their sidewalk, potentially you can sue that property owner. But the city of Margate is not going to send Public Works out and do the 5,000 or 6,000 homes that traditionally no one removes their snow because they're all second homers.
Right.
And that's it. It's as simple as that. On
Okay,
the
so there's no fine
recommendation
associated.
of our joint
That's my
insurance
question.
fund.
I understand the liability. People
Good.
here.
Okay, good.
Okay, good.
I'm good.
All right, so my question then is, why doesn't the business people who have properties and building homes don't shovel
That's a whole
themselves?
different ballgame.
Wait a minute, different ball, what do you mean by a different ballgame?
A whole different ballgame. Residential versus commercial. Different.
I believe he's referring to contractors building new homes. Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm talking about the property that sits across from Boca for over a year, that has a gate around it, that did not shovel. The land, I thought there was an ordinance that say if you did not develop the land within so many months, that it had to be restored back. In other words, either plant grass or whatever it is to do it. Am I correct? Patty?
It's Paul.
Oh, Paul, sorry.
I think I know which property you are referring to, and they have resubmitted for permits to actually start development. I'm not sure of the existing condition of it, but
It's,
they have been.
you drive past it every day doing the work, am I correct?
I don't, but I know what you're referring to.
Yeah, okay, all right, well, I was gonna say, I don't know how you get to work other than going that way, but, yeah, because I thought they were responsible, just like any residential, to take care of the sidewalks. If they didn't build on it, because they're business, that they had to restore the land back. In other words, plant grass or whatever.
They do, but if you have open permits, as Palma said, that period gets extended because they are actively.
Year? Over a year?
I mean,
Their gate is falling down, blocking the sidewalks.
yeah, I mean, I can't
It's-
speak to the time or,
That's something we can address if it's
But,
currently
what,
in that
okay, but how many
condition.
do we not inspect these properties on a daily basis, or like at least once a week?
If they called for an inspection, do you mean, or just?
No, I mean, as inspectors, to go around to check to make sure that their work sites are in proper shape. Like mine, the one down from my house, 2 houses down, for over a year did not have the boarding around it.
Well, we have recently been working with code enforcement to strengthen that, going to the current construction sites on that, so we are working to improve our process for that.
Okay. All right, thank you.
thank you, Dennis. Is there any other public comment? Is there a motion to close public comment?
Motion.
Second?
Mayor Collins?
Yes.
Commissioner Blumberg?
Yes.
Commissioner Horn? Yes.
We will now open up public comment on resolutions and ordinance adoption. If anyone has any comment on any of those items on today's agenda, please step forward. Is there a motion to close public comment on resolutions and ordinance adoption?
Motion.
Second?
Mayor Collins?
Yes.
Commissioner Blumberg?
Yes.
Commissioner Horn? Yes.
Lisa, will you proceed, please?
May I have a motion for the introduction of ordinance number 05-2025, an ordinance amending Chapter 242, Streets and Sidewalks of the Code of the City of Margate City, County of Atlantic, State of New Jersey? Motion.
Second?
Mayor Collins?
Yes.
Commissioner Blumberg?
Yes.
Commissioner Horn? Yes. May I have a motion for the adoption of ordinance number 03-2025, an ordinance amending Chapter 275, Police Public Towing of the Code of the City of Margate City, County of Atlantic, and State of New Jersey? Motion.
Second?
Mayor Collins?
Yes.
Commissioner Blumberg?
Yes.
Commissioner Horn? Yes. May I have the motion for adoption of ordinance number 04-2025, an ordinance amending Chapter 75, Beaches of the Code of the City of Margate City, County of Atlantic, State of New Jersey? Motion.
Second?
Mayor Collins?
Yes.
Commissioner Blumberg?
Yes.
Commissioner Horn? Yes. May I have a motion to adopt resolution number 37-2025, authorizing bill payment and claims? Motion.
Second?
Mayor Collins?
Yes.
Commissioner Blumberg?
Yes.
Commissioner Horn? Yes. May I have a motion to adopt resolution number 38-2025, authorizing payment to Colmar Home Center? Motion.
Second?
Mayor Collins?
I abstain.
Commissioner Blumberg?
Yes.
Commissioner Horn? Yes. May I have a motion to adopt resolution number 39-2025, authorizing a transfer between budget appropriation reserves? Motion.
Second?
Mayor Collins?
Yes.
Commissioner Blumberg?
Yes.
Commissioner Horn? Yes. May I have a motion for the consent agenda from number 40-2025 through number 51-2025? Motion.
Second?
Mayor Collins?
Yes.
Commissioner Blumberg?
Yes.
Commissioner Horn? Yes.
All right, thank you. And thank you, everybody. Is there a motion to adjourn?
Motion.
Second?
Mayor Collins?
Yes.
Commissioner Blumberg?
Yes.
Commissioner Horn? Yes.
Have a good evening, everybody.